And our next story is about Donald Trump, the former president of the United States. The legal web that he is caught in has become all the more tangled. He has been indicted in a fourth case now. This has triggered a question on whether this is the end of the road for Donald Trump, whether he will be unable to run for office of the US president. We'll now take you through the charges that he faces and understand the implications of each one of them over the next few minutes. Let's just start with the latest indictment. On Monday, Donald Trump was charged in Georgia over his alleged efforts to overturn his 2020 general election defeat in the state. And the probe primarily concerned the recording of a phone call between Trump and Georgia's Secretary of State. In this phone call, Trump allegedly asked him to arrange 11,780 votes so that he could overtake Joe Biden. The grand jury looking after the case says that these actions were aimed at invalidating his defeat, and so they have issued a new round of legal charges. What happens next? The trial may take some time as the prosecutors have to formulate a quote-unquote novel set of questioning. Given the rarity of such cases, this delay can actually end up benefiting Donald Trump to pick up his 2024 election campaign. Reports say he may even request the court to move the case to some other part of the state, citing the potential of biases in the current jury. But the question is, how many cases will he ask the court to relocate? Because besides this indictment, Donald Trump is facing 3 others, remember. The second one also concerns the 2020 federal election. It has been filed in the District of Columbia. The charges include conspiracy to defraud the United States by plotting to overturn election results, the conspiracy to obstruct an official proceeding, including the congressional certification of Joe Biden's victory. And these charges carry a prison sentence of 5 years and 20 years, respectively. The third case concerns classified documents. It has been filed in Florida. The charges include willful retention of classified documents related to military activities and nuclear weapons. There is one count of conspiracy to obstruct justice by hiding these documents from a jury, and another count of making false statements by lying about their whereabouts. And these charges, by the way, carry a prison sentence which ranges from 5 to 20 years. And the third case concerns hush money payments. It dates back to his 2016 presidential campaign. The charge is that Donald Trump made hush money payments to bury allegations of extramarital sexual encounters. And who did Donald Trump make these payments to, allegedly? Apparently to Stormy Daniels, a famous American porn star. The prosecutors say Trump falsified his business records to hide the fact that he made such payments. All of this leads to 2 big questions. Will these indictments derail Trump's presidential bid? And do they mean that Trump is going to jail? Well, the technical maximum sentence that Donald Trump could face if convicted of everything that he has been charged with is absurdly high. It could be hundreds of years, but in practice, such high sentences are almost never given. Yet, though, we are a long way off from Donald Trump actually being behind bars. He really is in danger of getting serious time. But even if he is sentenced, any sentence he faces could be scuttled if he wins the presidency. If Trump is back in power, he would likely use executive powers to end the federal prosecutions against him and perhaps even pardon himself. But there is a still big if in all of these scenarios. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.